Thank you to be here, Spottie WiFi. Welcome. And let's start with the first question. The first question is about your fans, your public. What are the issue, the difficulty that they have? To use the new technology. What are the weakness, the strengths? What do you think?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. It's great to speak with you. I would say for my collectors and my fans, maybe one of the biggest challenges is staying up to date and having good communication, right? So if you have one of my NFTs, maybe you don't know that you have a free vinyl record that you can go claim on my website, SpottieWiFi.com. Or maybe you don't realize that if you own my NFT, you have the right to use that music in your film or your podcast, your video game, etc. I try my best. Mostly I'm communicating with my fans on Twitter and Discord, but those are not always the most efficient ways to keep in touch with people. Just because I have your wallet address doesn't mean I have your email address. So I would say communication is one thing that can be challenging, especially when I'm trying to deliver a lot of value and create a lot of cool experiences for them.
Okay, great. And how has changed your way to produce music with the new Web3 technology versus the previous one?
And that's a big question. One of the things I do is I really represent my CryptoPunk in my music videos. I've done animated music videos. I do concerts in the metaverse. So when I started making music in Web3, I wanted to build a character with my CryptoPunk and bring him to life through storytelling with my music and my lyrics. So that's one thing, sort of using the intellectual property of my CryptoPunk. Another thing is offering intellectual property rights of my music. So like I said, if you have my NFT, you may be able to use that music or remix the music and use it as you would like. And one thing that we've done is, in my Discord, if you go to my Discord and you have the NFT, and I'll actually give you the instrumentals, or if you want the acapellas, or if you want the stems, whatever you want, so you can remix. And that has influenced sometimes the creative process. Sometimes we'll make a song, and then we make a remix specifically so that even for a relatively novice music creator, music producer, they can sort of easily say, I want to use the drums from version 1, but I want to use the synth or the piano from version 2. And we make it a lot easier for them because that's our intention, is for them to be able to use it that way.
And you work by yourself alone, or you have a team helping you to build the NFT and everything?
I've been very fortunate to have a team around me. I have a partner, first of all. His name is Stephen Clark. He produces most of my music, and he's the other half of Spottie WiFi, more behind the scenes. And then I have a team that I've worked with at a company called West Coast NFT. They've helped me with a lot of my NFT drops, my smart contracts, my website, things like that. So huge shout out to West Coast NFT. They do great work. And then, I have my friends at Flourish and Prosper, which is my hat here. Okay. My friend Junior, he helps me with my music distribution. He helps me with some of my marketing, social media. I have been fortunate to be able to afford a PR team, which is expensive. Mostly it's my partner, Stefan, and me, but we have been fortunate to find people that we really trust and work well with in addition.
Great. And what is your suggestion for a new entry in the new technology, a young guy coming into this new world?
I have a lot of advice that I give, but I think the most important thing to me now is we live in a world where most artists, most creators, they think they need millions of fans. They think they will be successful if they're performing at the World Cup or the Super Bowl or something. But in reality, as a creator, we define success for ourselves. So if you define success as being able to support yourself and your family and earn a living from your art, that's my success, right? And so to do that, I really believe you don't need millions of fans. You need 1,000 true fans, true supporters that love what you're doing. If you have 1,000 people in the world that love what you're doing, enough to pay $100 for merchandise or ticket sales or albums, music, then all of a sudden you can earn a six-figure income as an artist. You know, I think that's my advice to creators, whether you're in Web 2 or Web 3. I think Web 3 helps the creator go straight to the consumer, avoiding a lot of middlemen. But ultimately, that's my advice. Especially musicians, we have a tendency to try to write music for millions and billions of people, hoping that they'll like it. And that's hard. You know, that's really hard. But I think most artists, if you just create what you want to create, you're gonna have more fun. And then all you have to do is go find 1,000 people that like it. And you can do it. You can really do it. And I did it by creating music around crypto and NFTs, and it's very nerdy, it's very niche, but I enjoy it, and I've been fortunate to find my community that also enjoys it.
Yeah, great. So last question is just about your past production and what is the future project?
Yeah, so this album, The King's Alpha, it just released in April. Snoop Dogg is on the album, Bun B, Jim Jones. So I'm very, very proud of this album. I'll be pushing this album for the rest of this year. I have 3 music videos on YouTube. The next music video will be coming soon in the next couple of weeks. And then toward the end of the year, or let's say in the next couple months, I'll be putting out some brand new music as well. I have a lot of brand new music that I'm waiting to release, and you can get all the updates at SpottieWiFi.com. Follow me on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, wherever you listen to music. You don't need my NFT to enjoy the music. The NFT gives you a lot more than the music.
Right. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Excellent. Huh?
Thank you, brothers.